Life moves fast. In the hustle and bustle of our daily routines, we often find ourselves caught in a whirlwind of activities and responsibilities. We rush from one thing to the next, always striving, always seeking. The constant pressure to achieve and the relentless pace can leave us feeling overwhelmed and disconnected from what truly matters. But what if there's a better way? What if we could step off the treadmill of life and find a more fulfilling path? Slow living is an invitation to slow down, to savor each moment, and to find joy in simplicity. It's a gentle reminder that life doesn't have to be a race. It's about saying no to the unnecessary and yes to what truly matters. By decluttering our lives, both physically and mentally, we create space for the things that bring us true happiness. It's about creating space for what we value: connection, creativity, peace. When we prioritize these elements, we enrich our lives in ways that material possessions never could. This intentional way of life encourages us to be present, to appreciate the little things, and to live with purpose. Whether it's enjoying a quiet cup of tea or journaling our thoughts, these small moments become significant. Slow living isn't about doing less. It's about doing more of what matters. It's about engaging in activities that nourish our soul and bring us closer to our true selves. It's about aligning our actions with our values and creating a life we don't need to escape from. When we live in harmony with our values, we find a deeper sense of fulfillment and contentment. Take a deep breath, slow down, and embrace the beauty of a slower, more intentional life. By doing so, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities and a richer, more meaningful existence. Embracing slow living means finding balance and harmony in our daily routines. It means taking the time to nurture our bodies and minds through practices like yoga, meditation, or simply reading a good book. It also means reconnecting with the simple pleasures of life, such as cooking a meal from scratch or sharing laughter with loved ones. These moments of connection and joy are the essence of slow living. By immersing ourselves in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment, we cultivate a sense of peace and contentment. Whether it's tending to a garden or painting a landscape, these activities ground us and remind us of the beauty in the world around us. Slow living encourages us to reconnect with nature and find solace in its rhythms. Walking barefoot on the beach or simply watching the waves can be a powerful reminder of the simplicity and tranquility that life has to offer. It also invites us to rediscover the joy of traditional practices, like writing a letter by hand or playing a musical instrument. These activities not only bring us pleasure, but also help us connect with our inner selves. Slow living is about creating meaningful experiences and memories. Sitting by a campfire, sharing stories with friends, or simply enjoying the warmth of the fire can be deeply fulfilling. It's about taking the time to marvel at the wonders of the universe, whether it's watching the stars or lying in a hammock, feeling the gentle sway and the breeze on your face. Ultimately, slow living is about mindfulness and presence. It's about being fully engaged in the moment and finding peace in the here and now. By embracing this way of life, we can cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude and joy. So, take a deep breath, slow down, and embrace the beauty of a slower, more intentional life. It's a journey worth taking, and the rewards are immeasurable. Minimalism often goes hand in hand with slow living. It's a lifestyle choice that encourages us to take a step back and evaluate what truly matters. It's about living with less stuff and focusing on what truly adds value to our lives. By reducing the physical clutter, we also clear our minds and hearts, making room for more meaningful experiences. It's not about deprivation, it's about intention. Every item we keep has a purpose and brings joy. This mindful approach to living helps us appreciate the beauty in simplicity. By letting go of what we don't need, we create space for what we truly love. This process of decluttering can be liberating, allowing us to focus on our passions and relationships. Minimalism helps us find freedom from clutter, freedom from debt, and freedom from the constant pressure to acquire more. It encourages us to live within our means and prioritize our well-being. Freedom from the pressure to keep up with the Joneses. Instead of comparing ourselves to others, we focus on our own journey and what brings us happiness. It's about owning less stuff so we can live more life. With fewer possessions, we have more time and energy to invest in experiences, relationships, and personal growth. Minimalism is not just a trend, it's a way to reconnect with what truly matters and live a more fulfilling life. Imagine a life with less stress and more time. A life where the chaos of daily routines is replaced by calm and clarity. Imagine feeling lighter, freer, and more content. Picture yourself walking through a serene forest, the rustling leaves whispering peace into your soul. This is the promise of a simpler life, a life where each moment is savored and every breath is a reminder of the beauty around us. When we simplify our lives, we create space for what truly matters. We declutter not just our homes, but our minds and hearts as well. We have more time for our loved ones, our passions, and ourselves. Simplicity isn't about deprivation. It's about abundance in the things that truly enrich our lives. It's about making conscious choices about what we allow into our lives. Each item, each activity, each relationship is chosen with intention and care. It's about saying yes to what brings us joy and fulfillment. Whether it's a hike through nature, a quiet moment of creativity, or the laughter of a child. And it's about saying no to what drains our energy. Turning off distractions, closing the door to chaos, and stepping into a space of tranquility and purpose. In simplicity, we find the freedom to live more fully, to connect more deeply, and to appreciate the small, meaningful moments that make life beautiful. So embrace simplicity, let go of the excess, and discover the profound joy that comes from living with less but experiencing so much more. Our physical spaces often reflect our mental state. Clutter can create feelings of stress, anxiety, and overwhelm. Decluttering our homes can have a profound impact on our mental well-being. As we let go of physical possessions, we also release the emotional baggage they hold. We create a sense of calm, order, and peace in our surroundings and within ourselves. Section 5. The Joy of Enough. In a society that constantly tells us we need more, minimalism teaches us the joy of enough. It's about appreciating what we have and finding contentment in simplicity. When we let go of the need for more, we open ourselves up to a world of gratitude and abundance. We realize that true happiness isn't found in possessions, but in experiences, relationships, and living in alignment with our values. Section 6. Sustainable living through minimalism. Minimalism and sustainability go hand in hand. By consuming less, we reduce our impact on the planet. We make conscious choices about what we buy, use, and discard. Minimalism encourages us to live with less waste, reduce our carbon footprint, and make choices that are good for both ourselves and the planet. Section 7. More time, more experiences. When we're no longer bogged down by clutter and unnecessary commitments, we have more time and energy for what truly matters. We can pursue our passions, spend time with loved ones, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Minimalism allows us to live more intentionally, prioritizing experiences and relationships over material possessions. Section 8. Cultivating mindfulness through slow living. Slow living encourages us to be present at the moment. We savor the little things, appreciate the beauty around us, and cultivate a sense of gratitude. Mindfulness becomes a way of life, not just something we practice for a few minutes each day. By slowing down and paying attention, we deepen our connection to ourselves, others, and the world around us. Section 9. Minimalism for a richer life. Minimalism isn't about deprivation. It's about living a richer, more meaningful life. It's about focusing on what truly matters and letting go of the rest. It's about creating a life of intention, purpose, and joy. When we simplify our lives, we create space for what we truly love. Minimalism helps us design a life that aligns with our values and brings us true fulfillment. Section 10. Embracing the journey. Slow living and minimalism are not destinations but ongoing journeys. There's no right or wrong way to approach them. Start small, experiment, and find what works best for you. Embrace the journey, be kind to yourself, and enjoy the freedom and fulfillment that come with living a more intentional, meaningful, and mindful life.